Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a very festive look for you using some cranberries and some light golds and browns. I feel like these colors really describe the holiday season to me. I really like the cranberry tone that we use on the lid, which is from the L'Oreal Infallible line. They're the new ones that have, you actually see them on display with this side standing out towards you. So you can see what the color is, which I think is great. This is called Glistening Garnet, and it's number 557. And this is a very kind of cranberry, plummy-ish, purpley shade, which I think is really pretty. Oh, I just dropped my cap. Anyways, so for the eyeshadow, it's mainly this color with some golds. If you don't have the gold eyeshadow that I use in the video, an alternative, just real quickly before I get started, you can, if you have the Urban Decay Anniversary Palette, the color Vanilla is a very yellow gold, which is very similar to the 3D Luxe one that I use from Lorac. If you don't have it, you can just substitute for what you have. You don't have to necessarily go out and buy all the products that I use just to create this. Use what you have in your collection. So if you want to see how to do this very festive holiday look, then keep watching and I'll show you exactly how to get it. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is take the kind of like a cranberry shade. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 12-Hour one in Glistening Garnet. Let me see if my camera will focus. Maybe not, but it's number 557. And you can get this at the drugstore, and it's one of those new, it has like the special container. So any cranberry shade, if you don't have this, Max Cranberry would work just fine. Even, I think it's called Last Call from Urban Decay is very, very similar to this. So taking that, a little bit of it on an E20, or E55, sorry, brush from Sigma, we're going to pat this color all over the lid. And we're going to stay below the crease area. And you can bring it all the way into this inner corner as well. So just keep building this color up. And just turn your brush to the side a little bit, just to kind of blend right over everything here. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is take a blending brush. This is, I think, the E25. Mine is dirty because I use it for the other eye. But I'm going to take the color Naked from the original Naked palette, which is a light matte tan shade, and I'm going to run that in the crease. Just very lightly. Doesn't have to be too perfect either. Just to add a little bit of dimension to this area here. And I'm also going to bring it on the lower lash line and connect the colors right on this outer portion here. And I'm going to bring it all the way in the lower lash line as well. Now with the same brush, you can wipe it off. I'm going to go in with the color from Lorac. It's a multi-dimensional eyeshadow. It's called 3D Luxe, and it is a very shimmery white gold. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of a pinky shimmery color. This is from the Bare Minerals collection. I believe this is called Libation, and it's from their holiday collection from last year. It's very similar to Sin from the original Naked palette, so if you have that, you can use that as well. Mixing the two on the back of my hand, then tapping off the excess and running that right over that Naked color. And then bringing it all the way under the lower lash line as well. So just keep blending this back and forth. And it's going to be really sparkly. It gives you like a nice glistening effect on the lid, especially when it's up against that tan shade that we use. So I'm also going to take some of that and bring in this inner corner. So just basically going around the whole eye area, if you will. Now if you want to kind of deepen up this outer portion here, I'm going to take the color Buck, which is more of a medium matte brown, and I'm just going to apply this right here in this outer V portion of the eye. And taking the same color and running it in the lower lash line with a detailer brush. And then I'm going to go over that matte buck shade with the color Dark Horse, which is a more of a deeper brown with a little bit of a golden undertone. And I'm going to take that under the lower lash line as well, just to kind of add a little bit of extra depth to this look. Then you can take the same brush that we've been using for everything else and kind of go underneath that and blend those colors together so that it's not so harsh. Okay, so for some reason, since my battery is dying, my camera cut off, but I tightlined my upper lash line with my Urban Decay Zero Pencil, and which is the black one, and then I use Whiskey on my lower waterline to keep everything nice and brown and deep on the lower lash line. And then for the upper lash line, I'm using my Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner Pen in black and brown, which is one of my favorite drugstore liquid liners. So I'm going to do this fairly on the thick side with a tiny little flick at the end, nothing too dramatic or anything like that. So I'm going to apply this, and then I'll be back to show you which mascara I use for this look. Okay, so now that the eyeliner is done, I'm going to apply 2 generous coatings of the L'Oreal Voluminous, the False Lashes one. It's the one in the gold tube that I mentioned in my October favorites. And this look, if you wanted to, you can add some false eyelashes to the look, but because my lashes are pretty long on naturally, I don't feel like I need them. Especially with this mascara, it's a nice volumizing one. So I'm going to put on 2 generous coatings of this mascara on my upper lash line, and I'm also going to run some on my lower lashes as well. And then I'll be back to show you the completed look. Okay, so now to finish off this look, I've already applied a little bit of bronzer just to save time on the video. For my blush, I wanted something kind of peachy and kind of warm. I actually really love the Peaceful blush from Tarte. It's part of their 12-Hour Amazonian Clay blush line. And this one is a really beautiful kind of like a pinky peach with a little bit of a golden undertone. So it picks up the nice golden tones from the eyeshadow that we used. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to my apples of my cheek and then blending it back towards my hairline. And I like this color because it's a color that really goes with pretty much any look, and it doesn't take away from the eyes. You can definitely use a light kind of matte bronzer if you wanted to for your blush instead. You can even use like a tan blush if you wanted to. So there's different colors that you can wear with this. I just wouldn't go with anything too pink. And then for my lips, I have a little bit of lip balm on. It's the Caring Coral from the L'Oreal Riche collection that I mentioned my favorites, but I want to top it off with a little bit of a natural pink lipstick. So I'm using one from Maybelline, the Color Sensational lipsticks in number 15, which is called Born With It. And it's just a very soft, light pink color that I want to add just a little bit over the gloss. So it's almost like my shade of my natural lip color, but better and just more amped up a little bit. So that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. I really like the way it came out. It's very festive. It screams holiday to me, especially with Thanksgiving right around the corner. I feel like this is something that you can put together if you get invited last minute to a Thanksgiving dinner, or even in December, you know, lots of Christmas parties and stuff like that. So I hope that you guys like this look and that you will try it. If you do, let me know how it turned out. You can leave me a comment in the section below, or you can send me a picture through Twitter, which the link will be below as well to my Twitter page. I will also list all of the products that I use in the more info, so expand that so you can catch on to any products that you're interested in trying if I spoke too quickly throughout the video. So thanks again for joining me for this very festive holiday tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.